I'm Amy Curtis. I'm the Director of Counseling for Buckner Children and Family Services. Today, I wanted to speak to you about something that is very important and that we all need to be more aware of. There has been an increase in recent weeks of anxiety and depression, and thus an increase in suicide. I think it is important for all of us to be aware of this and to also know what we can do to kind of change this trajectory that we may be on. Suicide prevention specialists have also been reporting this in the media. Several states have also reported an increase. We're living in difficult times. There's no doubt about that. At a period of time when most of us, if not all of us, are in need of this emotional connection, we need to feel a sense of belonging. We need to feel less alone. We're also being told that we need to physically distance ourselves from one another, that we need to isolate and quarantine. And just those words alone can kind of spark anxiety and some fear. Those two things seem to be in direct opposition of one another, but they don't necessarily have to be in direct opposition of one another. So two things that I wanted to really challenge each of us with over the next week or so is, number one, this morning in church, my church had recommended or challenged each of the participants or each church member to reach out to 5 people. I want to extend that challenge to you. I want each of you to try to commit yourselves to reaching out 5 times this week to someone who may be alone, someone who may be frightened, someone who may also suffer from a mental health condition. We know that this is already a vulnerable population, and so I want to challenge you to reach out and check on those that you care about, check on those who are alone, check on those who are suffering from a mental illness. Just ask them how they're coping. In addition to that, I want you to consider the resources within your community. Just spend a few minutes just Googling what resources exist for suicide prevention in your community. And then I also want to share with you 2 phone numbers, and I want you to keep these close by. One is the National Suicide Prevention Lifeline. That number is 1-800-273-8255, and that stands for TALK. So it's 1-800-273-TALK. The other is a number you can text. You can text TALK, T-A-L-K, to 741-741. I know it feels like we're living in just unusual times, but history has shown us that we have dealt with these periods of time before, and although they're frightening and scary, we know that there's hope. We know that after those periods of time, there have been some beautiful moments in history. So we know those moments are coming. And I hope y'all will stand with each other, support one another, continue to love each other well during this time, reach out to one another, and take care of yourselves.